You ever heard of Little Rabbit Foo Foo? Somebody over there has. Do you remember Little Rabbit Foo Foo riding through the forest? I wonder. Have we got the book handy? Then I could wave it about. There we are, past it there. The man with the headphones. He can't leave his headphones, so he's tethered. Here we go. This is Little Rabbit Foo Foo, who rides about on a motorbike. And there's a song, Little Rabbit Foo Foo meets different people. Oh, wow. Let's see who Little Rabbit Foo Foo meets. And it goes like this. Little Rabbit Foo Foo riding through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. Down came the good fairy, whee! And she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I'm going to give you, how many chances? 3 chances to change. And if you don't, I'll turn you into a goonie. Little Rabbit Foo Foo riding through the forest, scooping up the wriggly worms. And what does she do? What does Little Rabbit Foo Foo do? Bopping them on the head. You can do it with me. Here we go. And bopping them on the head. Can you do that with me? And you over there? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. All the adults. 1, 2, 3. And bopping them on the head. Down came the good fairy. You ready? You be the good fairy? Okay, arms in the air, and here we go. Whee! And she says, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the wriggly worms and with me bopping them on the head. How many chances have you got left? 2 chances left, I think. Do you think 2 chances or 3? 2. You've got 2 chances left. And if you don't change, I'll turn you into a what? Goonie. Can you do that? I'll turn you into a goonie. Little Rabbit Foo Foo riding through the forest, scooping up the tigers. What? And what does Little Rabbit Foo Foo do? Ah, look, there's a tiger. And what does Little Rabbit Foo Foo do with me? And bopping them on the head. Who comes down? Down came the good fairy. Make the sound with me. Whee! And she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the tigers and bopping them on the head. How many chances have you got left? 1. 1 last chance, Little Rabbit Foo Foo. And if you don't change, I'll turn you into a, with me, goonie. Does Little Rabbit Foo Foo change? No. Little Rabbit Foo Foo riding through the forest, scooping up the goblins and doing what? Bopping them on the head. Are you ready with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and bopping them on the head. Who comes down? The good fairy with me. Down came the good fairy. Whee! And she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the what? What were the last ones? The goblins. Yeah, say it with me. Scooping up the goblins and bopping them on the head. You've got no chances left. You say that with me. You've got no chances left, so I'm going to turn you into a goonie. How does Little Rabbit Foo Foo how does the good fairy turn Little Rabbit Foo Foo into a goonie? Like this. Watch closely. So if ever you need to turn anybody into a goonie, this is how you do it. You go like this. You go 1, 2, 3, kapow, and then this is a goonie. Are you ready? With me. Are you ready? Okay, you ready with your kapow? 1, 2, 3, kapow, and you turn into a goonie. We'll see whether we can make all the grown-ups do that, shall we? Okay, so you little ones, you look round and see if the grown-ups are doing it. Here we go. Are you ready? Grown-ups, 1, 2, 3, kapow, and then you turn into a goonie. Even you, madam. Here we go, yes? And even right over there, they've all got to do it as well. They're getting panicky now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, kapow, turn into a goonie. Very good, you did really well, especially the grown-ups. And there, we just acted out what happens here. You've got no chances left, So I'm going to turn you into a goonie. And then we see in the book, she says, in fact, she just says pow, but I say kapow. And there it is. Look, really huge. Look, I'll hold it up to the camera there. Look, kapow. And then, do you want to see the goonie? Are you ready for this? It's going to be quite scary. Are you ready for this? It doesn't get worse than this, guys. There is Little Rabbit Foo Foo turned into a goonie. That's what's called an X-rated movie. Only adults are allowed to see this. But just specially, I'm showing you this. Do you want to be turned into a goonie? No. Do you want to be turned into a goonie? No. How about you on the front? Do you want to be turned into a goonie? Because I've got the special magic fairy trick. Are you ready? How about you big guys at the back? You want to be turned into a goonie? You're ready for it. Okay. Okay. Kapow! Oh no, it hasn't worked. No, it hasn't worked. My magic didn't work. That's a shame. I'll just try on one of those adults at the back. That bloke in the middle there, he looks ready to be turned into a goonie. Watch him, here we go. With my magic powers. Kapow! Oh, it worked. I got him. Yes, yes. Very good. Lovely.